Okay, today for homework, we are going to be looking at a website called Dafont. And let me open that up and show you what that looks like. DAFONT.com. This is a website that's going to have lots of fonts that you could download to your computer. And so we're going to use these as references for the illustration that we're going to make. There are thousands of things on here that you can pick from. So if you look, you can click on any of these selections or groupings. You could also search for something, like I've searched for rain to see what fonts look like. Fonts are a lot like paint colors where they have like some funny names to them. So like this font is called Rainfall. Okay, and so every font has a little different like characteristics to it, and so those are things that you can pick from, and things that you can see what you like and I guess what you don't like. Okay, so I'm going to go back to where I was, and you can click on these different ones. So like if I was clicking on old school, you could see different fonts here. I'm trying to find something for the quotes that I picked. So the two ones that I picked were, let whatever you do today be enough. And then the other one was, when it rains, look for rainbows. When it's dark, look for stars. So those are the two that I'm kind of in between on what I like. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find the fonts that I want to use for these. So I'm going to go to Dafont, and that's my goal is to find ones that I'm going to use. I need to use 3, or I need to pick 3. And the nice thing about this, so let's say that I like this font up here, I can type in the word rainbows up to this preview, and it will show me what rainbows looks like. And some of the fonts are all in cap, and some of them are lowercase, like sensitive, where it will change it. So you really get to pick on what you want it to be. Even if you wanted that R to be lowercase, you could change it to that lowercase in the beginning. Some of them aren't going to do that. Some of them will. Okay, so you're going to pick what you like. And so for this font, I'm going to try and find something, I think, for the rainbows and for the stars that I want to be bigger, because I really do like how those look. And I think this one's a pretty nice font. So I'm going to pick this one, and, well, gosh, this one's nice too. So it's kind of hard. Sometimes it's nice just doing this so you can figure out what you like or what you don't like. You would be using the Control, Shift, and the Windows key for a Chromebook. I'm going to be using a snipping tool on mine, but it will like gray the screen, and it will let you select the area that you want. And so I'm going to select this. I am keeping the name of this on here so I can figure out what that font is called later. If you just take a picture of the font, you're never going to figure it out. It's going to be almost impossible. So I'm going to go ahead and paste that into my slide. I can make this smaller, and this is what I think I would like to use for that one, and I do think I would like to use it for the word stars. Whoops. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna snip that, or you're going to Control, Shift, and push that Windows key. So I'm gonna do stars. You're gonna have to insert them from the download section. Okay, so I'm putting those in here. So I'm gonna select that. I'm going to do, I think, look for in a different font as well. So I need to find something else that I want to do. I think it's good to have contrasting things. If this one's real curly and like very script, then maybe you find something that is a little different. Okay. You can even just pick in the section that says basic, like serif and sans serif, okay, because the serif ones will have the little ends on them. The sans serif is without those, okay, so sometimes just a nice serif font, and I need to at least preview it in here. I'm not searching for, I had some kids who typed those words in here and they would tell me they couldn't find any fonts for it. We're typing it in the preview section, not in the search bar up here. So you want to be able to preview it. Let me think about, so I need to say look for, and that's what I want to have in here. Look, gosh, it's making it backwards. And I'm going to do, I think, all lowercase. Why? Okay. So I want something with this for the preview. Could do something real skinny. You can see how these are squished. So pick something that you like. You have something that's real stylized. And if you don't look like it, then find something else. Okay, this one's kind of neat with those little sections that are cut out of that. I think I'm going to do that one. So I'm going to copy that and put that into my font or into my box, and that's what I need twice for mine. So I'm thinking about what I like and what I want this to look like. I wouldn't worry too much about the size because we're gonna change it up later. Okay, so then I'm doing when it rains and when it's dark. So let's see, when, oh man. Let's see, curly. I want something different than what, maybe retro. Okay, let's see what these, when it rains. And the nice thing is you could snip this or copy this and insert it, and then decide you don't like it. So maybe I want to see what this looks like. I do like that it's different because it's light on the front versus these are like darker. But then I could try something else. So my other one would be when it's dark. So, but then this one again is nice. So you're really just using this as an experiment to find things that you like and to compile all those ideas. Okay, but you're gonna have to make sure that you are taking those little pictures like we had talked about before. Whoops. And I think I like this one more instead of the other one. So when it rains, look for rainbows. And then I'm going to change this to when it's dark. So okay, so we're going to go here. I do like some of those like stylized parts for it, like the rounded part of the W, that interesting part here on the H. So let me go ahead and copy this and do when it's dark. Okay, so let me put this in here, and you can see for this one, this is what my brainstorming looks like. Okay, this is a lot of work to figure out what you want to do, but we are coming up with 2 of these on what we think we would like. So you're finding the exact font that you want to use. You are using those 2 quotes that you picked, and then we are going to, I would do the same thing on this one, but this is what each of your slides, or this slide should look like. 2 quotes and what fonts you want to be on there. You want to try and use 3, so that's up to you on how you do that. I wouldn't worry about the size. We'll adjust that when we work on it.